Hello, good morning. Your girl is just waking up. I cannot with this time change. My name is Rachel Detroit. I'm a life coach. And today I want to talk about when we want to perform at the next level, when we're ready to leave the level we're on, when we're ready to transform our entire life, right? I'm a life coach. I help people transform their entire life. And if you want to do that, right, if you want to achieve at this next level of your existence, and we all definitely need to do that, right? I condone that. I condone you becoming the next version of yourself, the next level, who you're meant to be in your authenticity. And a lot of people do not ever get there. Why don't they get there? They're afraid to take risks, right? We're driven in our life by a lot of fear. Driven, driven, driven. Oh, I can't do this because this. And half the time, we're driven by the fear that isn't ours. It's our parents' fear, it's our siblings' fear, it's society's fear of what they think you should be doing, right? And so when we want to achieve at the next level, when we want to make it, um, when we want to grow in these various ways, you must take risks. You have to be willing to take a risk, right? It doesn't mean risk at all. We want to take calculated risks, right? My cousin, who's been my right hand man through a lot of my journey here of taking risk, has always told me, Rachel, you do not drink the Kool Aid. Because Rachel will get excited. I love to drink the Kool Aid. We don't drink the Kool Aid, but we take risks. I'm going to share my story with you guys a little bit when I came into coaching. Math teacher, 8 years, master's degree, University of Michigan, Wayne State undergrad, math major, master's degree in educational administration. I was going to be a principal. So I realized, you want me to be the head of all this shenanigans? Mm-mm. So I decided that wasn't for me. And then I get a diagnosis. And I start saying, like, man, there's just no way that I can keep doing the same thing that I'm not happy with. And I have a diagnosis. Everything gets scary once you get a diagnosis. Everything becomes like really high stakes. So if you know what I'm talking about, okay, so fast forward. And I said, I'm not doing this anymore. I quit my teaching job of 8 years. And then I made 60K as a teacher. That's pretty good for a teacher, although I did it for a long time. I had a master's degree, so I'm making 60K as a teacher, as a single woman, and I leave the job. So then I go from 60K to 0K. No money in my savings account. None. None. I'm nervous. I buy a credit card. I put a coaching class, how to become a coach, on my credit card that I get that has zero interest, because my brain is like, well, I can't pay $2,000 up front because I don't even have it. So I take this risk. I put coaching on this credit card. I get a bridge card. Okay. That means I'm on food assistance because I don't have a job. I got no money in my savings account, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna try it, and if the worst comes to worst, at least I'm gonna eat on the government's dime, because that's the only thing. So I'm taking a risk. That was a real big risk for me. So I took the risk, and then I kept going, and I kept making money. I started making money. I started making money. Started making money. I got to get off government assistance, food assistance. I keep going. I started doing coaching, live events, cooking food out of my kitchen, et cetera, et cetera. My point is that if you want a big life transformation, if you want to really fall into who you are, you must take risks. You have to be willing to completely drop off your old identity of who you no longer need to be or want to be, and jump into this new space. So I tell you that story because I left an 8-year career to become an internet life coach, and I've never been happier. I had to do what I had to do to get here. I won't quit, and I'll keep going. And you have to be willing, right? If you want to perform at an optimal level, if you want to have a different life, if you want to make this life for yourself, if you want to excel in these ways, you have to be willing to take that risk. So my question to you is, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from creating the life you want. You only get one opportunity here. I just want everybody to know you get one opportunity here, just one. And if you miss that opportunity, I mean, who knows what goes on in the ether, but while you're here, life on earth in this physical form, you get one chance. And so my question to you is, what are you going to do with it? Are you willing to take some risks to create this life that you want? Or are you going to stay stagnant in the same position that you've been in, right? So I vote for taking the risks. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. If I did it, just a street kid from Detroit, if I can do it, you can too. All right, my name's Rachel Detroit. I'm a life coach. I help people change their lifestyle. My books are going to open April 1st for coaching. So if you want to get on a free consultation, if you want to get on my list so that you can get a slot so we can help you create this life, send me a message. We'll get you scheduled. Send me a message directly. All right, I'll see you guys. Take good care. Bye.